Hello, English learners. Welcome back to the English Academy podcast, where we unlock the secrets to truly natural English conversation. I'm your host, Chloe.
And I'm Liam. Today, we're diving into an art form many native speakers do automatically, but it can be super tricky for learners. Small talk. You know, those light, casual conversations we have with new people or acquaintances.
Exactly. It's not about deep philosophical debates. It's about breaking the ice, finding common ground, and making people feel comfortable. But choosing the right words or even the right topic can feel like a minefield.
Absolutely. Get ready to learn easy ways to start a conversation, keep it going, and even end it politely. We'll explore safe topics, tricky topics, and maybe even share a few funny, awkward small talk moments.
This episode will help you chat like a pro, build confidence, and maybe even make new friends. But first, let's hear from our amazing listeners. You know, Liam, so many listeners ask about this. Maria from Brazil wrote, "I feel so awkward trying to start a conversation in English. What do I even say after hello?"
That's such a common feeling, Maria. That initial silence can feel like a giant wall. We're going to give you some easy ways to climb right over that wall today.
And David from Korea commented, "I always run out of things to say after 2 minutes. How do native speakers keep talking about nothing?" David, that's the magic of small talk, and we're here to reveal the tricks.
So, Chloe, are you ready to guide our listeners through the intricate dance of small talk? Let's show them how to break the ice.
I am, Liam. Let's start with our first crucial step, breaking the ice with great opening lines.
Our first tip for small talk, how to start the conversation. You need a good opening line.
Yes, the goal is to be friendly and open. Safe topics are your best friends here. Think weather, compliments, or observations about your surroundings.
For the weather, simple phrases work wonders. For example, "Wow, it's a beautiful day, isn't it?" Or, "It looks like it might rain later."
Perfect. And compliments are great, but keep them general and genuine. For example, "I love your bag. That's a great color." Not too personal. Or, "That's a really interesting accent. Where are you from?" If it feels appropriate and friendly.
Also, observations about your surroundings are fantastic. For example, at a conference, "This food is really good, don't you think?" Or, waiting in line, "This line is moving pretty slowly, isn't it?" A little bit of shared frustration can bond people.
Those are great. Now for a funny blunder. Imagine someone trying to break the ice by saying, "So, what's your biggest fear in life?"
That's definitely not small talk.
No, Liam, that's deep talk. Avoid anything too personal, controversial, or negative for an opener. Keep it light, positive, and easy to respond to. Excellent. Once you've opened the conversation, Liam, what's our second step to keeping it going?
Our second tip, choosing safe topics and asking open-ended questions. The key here is to find common ground. Good topics for small talk include hobbies, travel, recent light news, movies or books, or work or study.
And definitely avoid topics like politics, religion, money, or personal health issues unless you know the person very well. Those are guaranteed small talk killers.
Exactly. Now, the magic trick, use open-ended questions. These invite more than a yes or no answer. For example, closed, "Do you like coffee?" Answer, "Yes." Open-ended, "What kind of coffee do you usually enjoy?" It invites a longer answer.
Brilliant! More examples for open-ended questions are, "What brings you here today?" If at an event. "What do you like to do in your free time?" Or, "Have you read any good books lately?"
And a funny blunder, "So, what are your deep philosophical thoughts on the meaning of life?" Again, too deep. Small talk is about shallow waters in a good way.
Right. Keep it light and allow the other person to share a bit about themselves without feeling grilled. 2 great steps down. Now, Liam, for our third secret to smooth small talk, the art of listening and responding.
Our third tip, listen actively and respond thoughtfully. It's not just about what you say, but how you listen.
Absolutely. Show interest by using verbal cues. For example, if someone says, "I just got back from my vacation," You can say, "Oh, really? Where did you go?" Or if they mention a hobby, respond with, "That sounds interesting. How did you get into that?"
And connect to your own experience briefly, but don't take over the conversation. For example, "I love hiking too. My favorite trail is," and then invite them to respond again.
Avoid dominating the conversation. Small talk is like a tennis match. The ball should go back and forth. If you're talking for too long, you're giving a speech, not having a chat.
A funny blunder. Imagine someone asks, "How are you?" And you reply with a 10-minute detailed explanation of all your health problems and recent personal tragedies.
No, thank you. Keep it light. Right. "Fine, thanks. And you?" is usually enough for a simple, "How are you?" Save the life story for deeper conversations. Wow, Liam, we're building some serious small talk skills today. Now for our fourth and final tip, how to end a conversation gracefully.
The polite escape. This is just as important as starting. Our fourth tip, ending the conversation politely. You don't want to just walk away.
Exactly. A common way is to mention a future action or express appreciation. For example, "Well, it was really nice chatting with you. I should probably go grab some more coffee." Or, "It was lovely meeting you. I hope you have a great rest of your day."
You can also refer back to something you discussed to show you were listening. For example, "I really enjoyed hearing about your trip to Italy. I should probably get back to work now."
And a polite way to suggest moving on if you're with someone else. For example, "It was great talking. We should probably let you get back to your friends."
And a funny blunder, you're in a great conversation, and suddenly you blurt out, "Okay, I'm done talking to you now. Bye."
Ooh! Don't do that, listeners.
No.
Always be polite and leave the door open for future interaction. Wow, Liam, what a fantastic deep dive into the art of English small talk today. We covered breaking the ice, safe topics, active listening, and graceful exits.
We really have. And remember, everyone, small talk is all about practice. Don't be afraid to try these tips. The more you practice, the more natural it will become.
Absolutely. And it's okay to feel a little awkward at first. Every conversation is a chance to learn and grow your confidence.
And speaking of growing, we are so incredibly grateful for our amazing listeners who support the podcast. If you enjoy what we do and want to help us keep creating these free, fun English lessons, you can support us on buymeacoffee.com/EnglishAcademyPodcast. It truly helps motivate us.
Yes, your support makes a huge difference, and we love hearing from you. Which small talk tip will you try first? Or do you have a funny small talk blunder to share? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your stories and seeing your progress.
Before we wrap up, Chloe, what's one final piece of encouragement for our listeners to become small talk pros?
I would say be curious. Small talk is about showing genuine interest in the other person. Ask open-ended questions, listen to their answers, and just try to connect. The more genuinely interested you are, the easier it becomes.
Excellent advice. And I'd add, remember to smile. A friendly smile is the best universal small talk opener there is.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much for joining us on this engaging and very practical episode of the English Academy podcast. We genuinely hope you feel more confident and inspired to chat like a pro.
We'll be back next week with more essential English, more fun, and more laughs. Until then, keep practicing, keep exploring, and keep believing in yourselves.
Bye, everyone. Stay curious.
See you next time.